Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another Friday review. Yes, I know folks, I was supposed to do a video yesterday and I deeply apologize for it that I didn't. The reason why I didn't do a video yesterday is because with doing the Remembrance Day video on Wednesday, which I am deeply appreciative to all of you out there who either watched the video or commented on it or liked it. Thank you so much. And then with doing stuff yesterday, I was just so burnt out that I just didn't have the energy to do a video. So, yes, although this video is a day late, it's with good reason. So, today I'm reviewing Doctor Strange #1. And to those of you out there who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first. So, let's check it out. Now, right off the bat, yes, I love this cover. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, I love the layout here. We have the top third of the cover, which is Doctor Strange, who looks awesome, by the way. I love that we have the title smack dab in the middle, and then to round everything off, we have this awesome battle axe. Also, I love the color they chose here. As you guys know, I am a sucker for bright, explosive color. And as you can see here, well, I don't think you could get more explosive than like canary yellow. So, yeah, this is awesome. So, from the cover alone, do I think this book's batting 1,000? Yeah, I do. But that's just the cover. Now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before we do, I just want to take the time to mention to any new viewers out there or any new subscribers to my channel that if at any time during this review or any of my past reviews you guys notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit or it sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find it helps the review flow a lot smoother. Second, with the notes in front of me, let's say I'm reading part of the review and I get stuck. I can backtrack and then keep going. And third, well, basically when it comes to memorizing text, it has never been one of my strong suits. So therefore, the notes are actually a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. Alrighty? So, what do you say we get started? So, right off the bat, this issue opens with Doctor Strange doing some work for some innocent folks who need to be rid of spirits. You know, it's his thing. Strange still lives in New York, and he even has a group of wizard types to hang out with. Apparently, he isn't the loner he used to be back in the 616. But that doesn't mean his life is easy. A threat is coming, isn't it always? And it's making even the darkest demons run for their lives. So, to be honest, Doctor Strange has to be the hottest character in Marvel right now. No, not because of this series, but because he's getting a new movie. In the works, actually, as we speak. Benedict Cumberbatch, wait for it. I could hear the ladies out there swooning. Benedict Cumberbatch is going to star, and new actors are being revealed as his supporting cast and villains almost weekly. Okay, that's exaggerating, but they are being revealed. Heck, Marvel producer Kevin Feige has even confirmed that the film is going to be an origin story. That is going to be so cool. I'm getting goosebumps just saying that. Which in some ways this comic is doing. We're introduced not just to the man, but the world he inhabits. This first issue really reveals the wonderful and not so wonderful world of seeing spirits, casting spells, and ridding innocent people of soul-eating monsters. And one other thing I gotta say, The opening page of this book, awesome. It looks like, the old 70s style comics with new word boxes imposed on it. Just so cool. Such a cool look. Anyway, writer Jason Aaron, who is amazing, does a fantastic job setting up the world of Doctor Strange here. In some ways, I'm reminded of the God-themed manga Noragami. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I was checking out some manga stuff the other day online, and I came across that. And then after reading this, I was like, wow, these are almost similar. As evil spirits appear to be roaming around us always. The thing is, you need to be a wizard to see them. Which, when I really think about it, would be kind of 50-50 to me. Half of me says, hey, that would be pretty cool to see, what's around us on a whole other plane. But then the other half of me goes, I'll stick to seeing, not seeing, but staying to what I can't see. So, anyway. Okay. Aaron not only introduces this horrific idea clearly, but he also sets in motion the ever-increasing threat very well here. Threat being, what's coming. By the end of the issue, you're going to fear for Doctor Strange's life, but also the potential devastation of the threat to come. In fact, I probably haven't cared about Doctor Strange this much since Brian K. Vaughan wrote his impeccable miniseries a few years ago, the Doctor Strange The Oath, and that's why I'm super happy that one of the Halloween Comic Fest books this year was issue number 1 to that series, so I could read it again, because the last time I read it, I actually borrowed it in trade from a buddy of mine, and well, had to give it back, and yada yada yada. But anyway, super good story. Aaron makes Strange likable and fun, but also caring. He truly wants to do good for the little guy who shows up on his doorstep. And he's not some, pompous wizard, but a guy who really wants to do his part every day, which is really cool. Now, because he's the most powerful wizard in the Marvel Universe, he's a bit of a loner too. Aaron effectively makes him appear to be on his own against the world, but at the same time introduces a circle of friends who are all different. Now, I won't ruin who they are for those of you out there who still haven't read issue number 1 yet, although I urge you to do so. But let's just say it's going to be fun to see him interact more with each of them. The art by Chris, now I hope I say his last name right, Bacallo? Anyway, I'm sticking with Bacallo. Is top-notch and really reminiscent of his quality work on X-Men. In that, there's a lot going on in every page and panel. From monsters turned into flowers to weird creatures sucking on humans and growing into them, you're going to get some shivers here. Maybe not the same kind of shivers as if reading like a straight up horror book or horror comic, but you'll get some kind of shiver here. They're rendered in so much detail, yet in his customary cartoon style, which makes it equal parts fun alongside horrific as well. And that's such a cool mix. That said, the design of the spirits and monsters that inhabit this issue are fantastic and really show a keen sense of the imagination. Turn the page. I'm also loving Bacalo's layout designs. In one sequence, we see how Doctor Strange sees the world, and Bacalo decides to make things black and white with souls and such still in color. It's a great way to make things really pop, and you guys know how much I love when things pop, and really helps convey just how twisted Doctor Strange's life is every day. So often artists try to lock down what Doctor Strange deals with in kind of a Dali kind of form. Dali is in Salvador. In a lot of scenes they depict of Doctor Strange. But here Bacalo really brings us a little closer to the creatures as they fill the screen. This really makes things feel chaotic, but also really bursting with life. In a way, he's showing us the magical realms as a place you can't really pin down. Sometimes the chaotic nature of Bacalo's art is a bit hard to follow. It suits his character, but there were a couple times I had to really sit and figure out what was happening as things, are so close up, which, although that may sound like a bad thing, I didn't really mind because it really gave me a chance just to soak everything in, and it's awesome stuff. So, hands down, Doctor Strange #1 is a lot of fun, as it really sets up the weird world, the dynamic character, and the impending doom in a balanced and well-paced way. So that's why I really can't wait to read issue #2, and I know a lot of you out there have already read issue #2, so anyone who is going to comment on this video, again, please, no spoilers, because I am really loving this series just from reading the first issue. So, anyway, now to conclude everything, I do have some pros and cons. Don't worry, the pros outweigh the cons. So first, I find Bacalo really nails all the awesome spirits and monsters. The second pro I have is Doctor Strange is likable for once. And the last pro I have is this is a very well-paced story, and it really sets up a lot of things very well. Now, my cons. The first one is sometimes, as I said, Bacalo's art can get a tad confusing, but although it's a con, it's a minor thing. And my last con is, where is Wong? I mean, you think Doctor Strange, and right away you think of Mr. Wong, right? He's mentioned in the book, but we don't see him. So I'm hoping to see him in the next issue or so. Anyway, and last but not least, if I had to give this book a score, it would be a solid 9.5. Very, very good read. Actually, no, great read. So there you have it, folks. A late review, but still a review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. If I get a thumbs down, well, it just means I gotta work harder on pleasing you guys. That's right. Also, if you enjoy comic reviews like this one, well, every Thursday, if I'm able to, and Saturday, I do a new review. Thursday is usually a current comic, and Saturday is usually one of either a back issue book, a hot topic book, or something that just really catches my eye. And stick around for Saturday because it is going to be a hot topic book. At least when it came out, it was a hot topic book, so I'm not dropping any spoilers, so you're going to have to just come check it out on Saturday. Also, if you're into unboxings, since I am a member of the Marvel Collector Corps, every 2 months I do an unboxing, and December's theme is Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm pretty curious to see what's coming in the box. So I know, for those of you who don't know about Marvel Collector Corps, to me the awesome thing is every month, or sorry, every 2 months, you are guaranteed a exclusive, only to Marvel Collector Core Funko Pop Vinyl. And I'm kicking myself that I missed out on the October one because it was a Morbius Funko Pop, and there was two different versions of it. There was a regular one and there was a zombified one, and I would have loved to have gotten the zombified one, but anyway. The Guardians box is probably going to be cool because there's one of 5 different pops you have a chance of getting. I'm really hoping for either Star-Lord, because I love that mask he wears, or Drax, because Drax is awesome with his vendetta of trying to, go after Thanos and everything, but whatever. Also, if you're into backstories on lame comic book characters, well, every Wednesday, again, if I'm able to, I give you guys the dirt on a randomly chosen character, basically who created them, when they made their first appearance, yada yada yada. And also, if you're into comic book hauls and whatnot, I got plenty of those too. Also, while looking around, make sure to comment on any video you like, because I love reading viewer comments. And also, like or dislike any video you watch. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty? So that's it for me for today, and oh geez, this video is over 15 minutes already. Sorry for it being so long, folks. But anyway, tune in tomorrow for the weekend review. Again, as I said, I'm not dropping any spoilers as to what I'm reviewing. You guys are just going to have to stick around and see what it is. Also, I am going to be stopping by my local comic shop later today, so if not tomorrow as well, because I know I usually do the weekend review, and I do my What's What with Punisher 88. So probably next week, I'll do a video showing you what my haul is and everything, because I am going to be getting a mix of current stuff and probably some back issue stuff as well. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. Alrighty, so again, that's it for me for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So till then, this is Punisher 88 signing off. See ya.